Hello, BBs. How's it going? It is I, Pallas Athena, god of wisdom, warfare, handicraft, guardian of heroes, protector of Athens, and the most otaku boy in all of Olympus. And today, we are going to be going over your anime taste. I made a tweet not that long ago, talking about what, or saying to share with me your anime takes, your favorite anime, and I will judge them. I will decide whether it's whether or not it is a scrumptious meal, or whether or not I think your series needs more gay. We will decide that together. Just got back from a Titanic exhibition. That's awesome. Good for you. That sounds like a cool time. Yeah. Sounds like fun. Sounds like fun. Judgment. I am here to pass judgment on your anime takes, and I will decide whether or not it needs more BL, whether or not you need a shower. What are gonna, like, I'm trying to think, like, what should be the category? That's what I was, like, thinking about before stream, because I was like, okay, does it need more BL? Do you need a shower? Do you need to cool off? Right? Did you know Token Rambu has a anime? I do know that. It has a few. It has the Token Rambu Hanamaru, and then it has Token Rambu Katsugeki. The answer is always more BL. The answer is truly always more BL. You can never have too much. More BL or GL is always a plus. It needs more BL, needs more BL, needs more GL. Does it need more BL? Do you need a shower? And is it based? Is it a base take or not? I miss Token Rambu. I lost access to my JP account. No, they said. Man, I haven't played Token Rambu in ages. I wish they would just, like, put it on a phone over here in the West. Rip my English Token Rambu account because it closed. Yeah, that's rough. Token Rambu is a series I love, but it is not easily accessible. Like, when I was playing it, it was on JP, like, it was on the JP site, and you had to use, like, a workaround and everything. It was unpleasant. There's an English app now? Hang on, let me look this up. Are we about to reignite Athena's Token Rambu? Token Rambu passions? My passion for Token Rambu? I'm excited. Hang on. Token Rambu. No, not Token. Token Rambu. No, it's not. Wow. Wow. Holly lied to us. I can't believe you would lie about Sword Boys. I can't believe you would lie to us like this. Holly, unreal. So, you raised me up so I could stand on mountains. You lifted me up. And then you took my hopes and dreams, and then you mugged and shot them in an alleyway. I can't believe this. This is so sad. I can't believe it. Speaking of raising my hopes high up, and hopefully not mugging and shooting them in an alleyway. First of all, Kraken. There we go. Don't worry. It's just a small Red Bull. It's not a big can. Ban her, Athy. I don't know about all that. Oh, by the way, if you're enjoying today's stream, make sure to hit that like button. And all that other stuff that VTubers, or not VTubers, that YouTubers have to say. But, yeah, so, speaking of raising hopes high up, I am currently on episode 6 now, of the newest and final season of You. And, so, I am really enjoying it. I will say, the season feels a little bit meta with all like the book references and stuff like that, and the fact that the new girl basically talks in book talk speak. And TikTok is actually like a thing. They call a character a book talker at one point. Zephyr, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Welcome in, raiders. How's it going? My name is Pallas Athena, god of wisdom, warfare, handicraft, guardian of heroes, protector of Athens, and the goofiest boy in all the land. Welcome in, Zephyr. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in, raiders. We're going to be judging everyone's taste in anime. Made a tweet about a week ago over on Twitter asking for everyone's taste in anime. And we're going to be going over that, but before we do that, you guys know it's always about, we got to ramble here, we got to yap. There's always a good yap session before stream. I only watched Tokenrambu Hanamaru, I couldn't find the other one. Katsugeki's okay. Like, I like Katsugeki, but it's mainly just action, like, the whole time. Yap Fest, let's go. Yap Fest, let's go. But yeah, it feels very, like, on the nose. Also, I will say, this season hammers home that the thing that I've said for ages that I never can wrap my head around other people, like, not understanding. Joe Goldberg is bad, actually. Bad guy. Yeah, shocking, I know. But there's some people who are like, well, Joe's not all bad. Joe's not all bad. Yes, he is. Joe is a bad mortal. Bad person. Completely bad, right? And I've seen people be like, yeah, but what about... No. Do I love to watch Joe? Absolutely. Joe is a fascinating character. I will watch anything with Joe Goldberg. Honestly, I'll watch anything with, Penn Badgley in it. 100%. But yeah, people are like, but Joe, I can fix him. No, you cannot. Joe Goldberg is a self-centered, misogynistic psychopath. That's who Joe Goldberg is. That's the point of that character. And it boggles the mind that people think that Joe is this, like, wonderful character and, like, oh, like, the recent seasons have turned him bad. He was always bad. He was bad from the get-go. What are you talking about? That was the entire point of the first season, was Joe was a bad person. Like, hello? Are we talking about the show You? Yes, we are talking about You. We are talking about You. I haven't finished the newest season, so we're not talking about, like, everything that happened, but 6 episodes in. As of right now, I would rank it, Season 1 is still the best. Season 4, because it's Dark Academia, I respect that people find Season 4 a little slow. Totally get that. But for me, loved it. So Season 1, Season 4, Season 5, Season 2, Season 3. Like, in that order. That's what I have it at right now. We'll see if that changes by the end of the season, but yeah. You can still do leg day and have a soft booty. It's true, you can. Goldberg is a surname that screams, I'm bad. What about Goldberg? What about from Rassel? What about Goldberg from the Rassels? Actually, speaking of the Rassels, I did want to talk about that as well. I am officially stepping away from WWE and wrestling in general for a little while. I thought, so it's funny, I had planned last night to watch, like, just the recap. I was like, I'm not going to watch the entire episode of SmackDown, I'm just going to watch the recap. Didn't even do that. And everyone's like, but Cena and Orton, I'm like, yeah, I will watch Backlash. I will watch the pay-per-view when it comes out, but I'm like, at this point, I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna watch the pay-per-views. It's still an interest, but it is it's still an interest of mine, but it is no longer my hyperfixation because of how fumbled, the last, sorry, I just saw a take in the chat that I want to get to because I heavily fucking disagree. But So it's just, it's been so fumbled lately that, like, I have to step away for a little bit. So, like, will I continue to watch pay-per-views? Yes, because it's still an interest of mine, but I'm not gonna watch weekly. I'm not gonna keep up the way I once did. I'm good. I'm good. That's a no thank you from me. Maybe I'll continue to watch Cultaholic. Because I do like the Cultaholic YouTube channel. But, yeah, I definitely need some time away. Now, what Natsu said. Now, what Natsu said in the chat. Because I agree and I disagree with you. Right? I heavily disagree, but I do understand where you're coming from. So, hot take, but what really needs more BL are the shows who claim to be BL, but never had the guts to actually be it and show it. What shows are you talking about? Because before I sink teeth in, I need to know, and I know some of you would probably like that, but before I sink teeth in, what shows are you talking about? Like, Blue Lock? Blue Lock has never claimed to be a BL. Blue Lock is a shonen series. That has never claimed to be a BL. That is not a BL. That has never claimed to be a BL. Define gay bait. What is a series that has said that, oh, we are a BL and then never delivered? Do tell. Because I am a curious boy. I'm gonna have a sip of my Red Bull. Would you say that the Cena-Orton rivalry has BL energy? Cena and Orton have always had BL energy. That's been happening since they debuted on main roster way back when. They have always had BL energy. Dumbledore has been... Dumbledore is gay bait. Is it bad that at first I didn't know Blue Lock was a sports anime? I mean... If you don't know what it, like, Blue Lock, it like, the title doesn't really define it. I'm talking about Western culture who uses queer baiting and then killing off their queer characters to get clout. Okay, because I was gonna say, I can't think of a single anime that claimed to be BL and then never delivered. Right? Like, every BL anime I've ever seen has given has given you the BL. I can't think of a single anime that's like, we're a BL, and then not given it. I can understand... Western anime. I can understand Western television doing that because the big one that I think of is Supernatural, basically baiting everybody with Destiel for years, and then it's like, I love you, Dean. Don't do this, Cass. And then Cass goes to super hell for the crime of loving Dean. You know? 90s and 2000s maybe, but that was still hush-hush then. I'm still mad about that. Damn, you're right. Supernatural had me on Tumblr art community, and the Tumblr art community in a chokehold. It's true. There's another soccer anime that's low-key more scandalous, but I can't remember the name of it for the life of me. Oh, damn, I want to know what that is. Literally one of the examples I was thinking of. Yeah, so that I understand. But series like Haikyuu, series like Oh My God, My Hero, Oh My God, My Hero, Oh My God, the way people... We're gonna talk about TikTok for a little bit. We're gonna talk about TikTok for a minute, okay? The way that TikTok melted down over My Hero's ending, not making Baku Deku canon. Bro, I have never been more baffled in my life. I don't bully Horikoshi. Yeah, so people were legit calling Horikoshi a hack, saying all this awful things. There was this TikTok I remember, vividly, because I thought it was bait, of, a Baku Deku fan having a full-blown panic attack meltdown over the fact that Baku Deku was not canon. Maybe I'm just old. Maybe I just come from a different time, you know? Like, literally 2,500 years ago. But I never needed my ships to be canon, especially my BL and GL ships in a shonen series. Never needed that to be canon. Never expected it to be canon. We are not there yet. We are not there in Japan quite yet, you know? Like, Japan's making tremendous strides, right? I would say, like, tremendous strides. However, brother, like, have you lost your mind? That would never happen. Like, everyone's like, but it was, all the signs were right there. First of all, no, they weren't. No, they weren't. You saw what you wanted to see, the same way I see what I want to see in my ships. No, they weren't. There were no signs there. There were more signs for Bakugo and Uraraka than there were for Bakudeku. I hate to be the bearer of terrible news, but there were more signs for that than there were for Bakudeku. Bakudeku is just rivalry. Now, you could make the argument that a lot of shonen series, and the reason why you probably ship it, is because a lot of shonen series... I wish Baku Chako was canon. Me too, damn it! Like, me too! But, if Bakudeku was canon, I would be here for it. I understand it, and and the reason why is because most shonen series tend to write the women not great. Tend to not be the greatest at writing women, so people obviously will tend to gravitate more towards the boys in a shonen series. And what do you do when the boys have a lot of emotional scenes and like, I'll never give up on you. Like, you're the reason why I'm here. Like, all those, like, don't you dare, don't you ever think about running away. I'll always be there to bring you back home. Like, obviously. Like, obviously it's coded. It feels coded, right? It's not intentionally coded, but it feels that way. Like, the fact that people thought it was going to be canon is insane to me. Horikoshi is very deliberate when it comes to his canon queer rep, but Bakudeku wasn't gonna happen. Exactly! The thing that blows my mind, right? The thing that blows my mind is people trying to say that Horikoshi was homophobic. And I'm like, bro, where? Point to it. Point to it. Tell me where that man went homophobic. Like, tell me where. Like, what are we talking about? Right? Like, oh, another example of, like, Fandom has always been kind of bizarre, right? It's always been a bizarre adventure, if you will. But even in the darkest pits of Tumblr, I don't think I would have ever seen the TikTok I saw the other night of a Lads fan asking which of the Lads boys would, and this is big yikes, just so you know what I'm about to say. But never would I have expected on Tumblr to see what I saw on TikTok about somebody asking which of the Lads boys would, like, if MC died, which of the Lads boys would bang MC's corpse. That's a TikTok I saw. Full sincerity, full sending it. Full sending it. Just, like, really throwing that out there. By the way, the same TikToker also said that consensual choking is too far and wrong, but then asked that question. Girl, what the fuck is wrong with you? I was like, girl, what in the actual, what are you talking about? Like, what in the actual hell are you isn't that, like, backwards? Exactly. I was like, girl, huh? I can't. TikTok fandom legit scares me. I have had my time on it, and I enjoy TikTok, but, like, fandom in general kind of freaks me out, but TikTok fandom in particular, like, really freaks me out. Like, because I thought, like, don't get me wrong, in the deepest pits of Tumblr from which I was forged fandom was forged in the deepest pits of Tumblr, and I was there when the strength of men failed. I was there in the deepest pits, in the fires of Tumblr. I was there. I was there to forge fandom. I was there. I saw it happen. Okay? And even then, I don't think I would have seen that crazy shit. Well, and the way people behave, right? Like like we were saying earlier, the meltdowns over Baku Deku. Like, when did canon become so important to fandom? Like, remember when fanon was like just as fun as canon? Like, you would see the fanon stuff and watch the canon stuff, and you understood they were separate, but they were both fun. You remember that? I remember that. TikTok does not remember that. Does not know what that is. Super Hulak made us who we are. Exactly. I was there when the magic was yeah. Do not speak the dark magics to me, witch. I was there when they were written. That is literally me. When people want to talk to me about, I will never forget when someone tried to tell me Achilles. Yeah, Song of Achilles doesn't make sense because Achilles and Patroclus, totally, they were roommates, just roommates. Do not speak the dark magics to me, witch. I was there when they were written. Like, what are you talking about? Please read a history book. And, please read a history book and find out what was going on in ancient Greece for me, okay? Before you spout nonsense to me. Right? Like, the way people have to be obsessed with, like, it has to be canon in, like, everything. And I'm like, the way that people want to fact check and, like, check you at every corner. Like, I don't understand fandom anymore. Like, I don't understand. Us fandom oldies need a lot of drinks and snacks for all the bullcrap we've been seeing with folks, especially newbies, being yikes. I agree. Italian love cake, welcome in. Athena was the OG Fujoshi for that OTP. I was there. I was like, I'm still mad. I'm like, Odie, you let me down. You were supposed to protect them. She did not. Odie, you failed me. Anyway. Also, I want to address something that I saw on Twitter today. Because I saw everybody talk about it, but I didn't want to make a tweet about it because I'm trying to be professional. But since we're already into it, I just want to give my 2 cents on this. I saw, I'm not going to say names, but I saw, like, a thing. If you know, you know. Oh, you mean that. Yeah. So, elephant in the room. I don't know how, but somehow this is probably Medusa's fault. I'm not entirely sure how, but I will find a way to blame Medusa. Rip to all the tender Greek love stories that got effed over by the gods. That's our bad. We probably... Anyway. I did want to address this. Not necessarily the situation, because all I can say about that is yikes. Yikes. But... I did see some comments from people who are not remotely connected. I saw, like, some folks, some other VTubers who were not remotely connected to this person or to, like, anyone familiar with it, at least as far as I could tell, like, just based off who they were following and who was following them. Like, disconnected, saying, this makes me want to quit VTubing. And this is what I'm going to say. If that makes you want to quit VTubing, I think, you know, if you want to leave, I respect it. But I genuinely think that you're going to be very upset when you find out that every community ever has bad actors in it. You will likely never find a space, especially in content creation, where there's not somebody being awful. I hate that that's the case. But exactly, you make your space. You slice out your corner of the space. You know? Like, I just don't want you to get into a situation where you feel like, okay, this isn't for me, I should leave, and then you go do something else and you find out that's just as bad. Right? I don't know. If that's enough, then you need to get a job in the real world and graduate high school, because, baby, that's the world. That's what I mean. I'm like, that's life. I agree with Holly. Like, I don't mean to burst the bubble, but I'm gonna be 100% real with you. It's like that everywhere. Now, we should always stand up to bullies. I want to make that very clear, right? I don't like bullies. We should be standing up to bullies. 100% you should be calling that out. The more you call it out, the more and more free of that your space is. But your space will never be fully free. Yin and yang. You're always gonna have bad. You know, you can't have complete good. You can't have complete bad. There's always gonna be a little give and take, but you can make your space cleaner, right? By calling out when you see it. Another day that I am happy to not use Twitter. It's true. I'll just say that a fairly large VTuber who I think a lot of us had tremendous respect for turned out to be quite the bully. And that was very disappointing. And it is disappointing when you hear these things, you know? And I just want to assure you that, you know, if that was your Oshi, first of all, I do apologize. It's not my fault, but I know that feeling, and I hope that you're not, you know, beating yourself up. You didn't know these things. You couldn't have known these things. You know? So nobody likes a bully. You know? Don't bully, right? But what I will say is, again, like, if this makes you want to quit, hun, I don't know how to tell you this any nicer, and I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. Everywhere sucks. It's gonna suck everywhere. We have a saying, you still have a lot of rice to eat, describing how you still have a lot of experiences to go through since you're still young and inexperienced. That's a good way to put it, you know? Honey, you got a big storm coming. Pose. Jojo pose. But yeah, it's one of those, like, I kept seeing that sentiment of, like, people being like, man, I feel like I just want to quit VTubing, right? Because this happened, obviously some graduations are happening as well. I'm gonna just keep it 100%. It's not going VTubing is not disappearing, so if that's why you're thinking about leaving, it's not going anywhere. And if you want to leave because you feel like it's quote-unquote toxic, life is toxic. So it depends on what you can take on. If you feel like the community is too toxic and you want to drop out, power to you. And I hope that you find a community that's better to you, right? But I need you to know, there's bad actors everywhere. There's always bad apples in a tree. You're always going to find them. Take a step back and try to rebalance. No need to completely quit something. Fill it with positive experiences again. That's how I feel. The golden rule. If you can't say something nice, you don't say nothing at all. Yeah, people are saying this situation makes them want... if people are saying this situation makes them want to quit, they got a tough road ahead of them. That's how I feel. I'm like, nobody's saying I want to quit. Like, I don't want anyone to say, like, oh, that person's dumb. You're dumb. Right? It's like, it's not about being dumb. It's about they're in their feelings. A lot of them likely looked up to this person, and I understand being disappointed and upset. You know? But, yeah, content creation is hella toxic. It's true. Right? Content creation is a very toxic space, and it's not just, like, online. Like, even, like acting, like, being on stage, theater kids know how toxic theater can be, right? Art kids know how toxic art can be, right? Like, it's every space has toxicity, right? So it's just, you're gonna have, it's what you can deal with. What is comfortable to you, right? And also the fact that this man, Evan, was streaming for like 16 hours, and I feel like most of it was just combating every doc that was coming out all at the same time. That poor boy. The drama of deviant art. It's true. Not 60, 16. 1-6. 1-6, not 60. Feel like I missed something, asking who it is. I trust that you guys can look to your Oshis on Twitter and discover who it is. I will not say who it is, for I am professional and responsible. I just wanted to address some folks who were feeling a little disappointed. I get feeling disappointed, I understand, you know? But, like, let's just remember that you joined this sphere because you like the vibes in the VTubing scene. You don't have to go anywhere just because someone who you thought you respected turns out you don't. But you're okay, Athena? I'm perfectly fine. I'm a little disappointed. Like, I'm a little disappointed for sure, but is what it is, you know? Again, it's not, you know, I've been let down before. You know, looking at you, Medusa. But Arachne, you know, it's not the end. Yeah, disappointed, but not the end of the world. That's how I feel. Disappointing, but is what it is. Exactly. We are here for vibes and to bond over BL and based takes. And what do you say we get around to it? What do you say we get right down to some of those base takes? What do you think about that? Are we ready? Medusa did nothing wrong. I may have had a hand in the things that went wrong, but Medusa did everything wrong. He was a dum-dum. Alright, let's get to it then. Let's go ahead and get to these takes. Here we go. Oosh. So, I asked all of you over on Twitter, tell me your favorite anime. Doing another judging your taste type stream, and this time I will be judging your taste in anime, also if it needs more gay. So let me know in the replies. Please share an image and the name of the series you have until April 26th. I tell you guys every time I tell you, image, name, series it's from, right? This is not new. I tell you this all the time. There is always someone who does not read the whole tweet. Always. Always, always. Image, name of the series. Just names. You guys kill me, but it's Luna and Atera, so it's fine. But yeah, we will see that. If I can't see the name of the show, sometimes I won't be able to know what it is. But let's go ahead and start with the first one here. We have Yomi, the absolute GOAT, saying, Excel Saga. I love older, unhinged stuff. I know nothing about Excel Saga, but the GIF goes crazy. I know nothing about it, so I'm gonna say, I don't know, but it looks cool. It looks wacky, silly, fun times, yes. So I'm just going to assume that it's good. It's a good show. I will take the BB's word for it that it's a good show. And also, it's Yomi. I trust Yomi, so I'm sure it's good. Next up, we have Mara saying Mob Psycho 100. Now this, I know. Mob Psycho 100, does it need more BL? You could always, it could maybe like a little sousson, a little sprinkling of the BL, but really it's already there. The energy is there. So it doesn't necessarily need it, but it just maybe a little sprinkle, a little bit more, a little Salt Bae, right? Just a little touch, a little bit of the spice, or a little touch of the little touch of the salt there, a little touch of the BL. But I have to say base take, base taste. This is this is good taste. 10 out of 10. Do you need a shower? No. You shower regularly based off this take. This is how we're gonna do it. Do you need a shower? Is there enough BL? And is the taste based? That's the three categories for today. Does it need more BL? Is it a base take? Do you need a shower? I would say that you do not need a shower. I would say that you shower regularly based off the fact that you like Mob Psycho 100. I would say that's based. Maybe a sprinkle more BL. You shower regularly. Next up, we have Luna saying Hellgirl. I do not know what that is, unfortunately. And there's no photo, so I can't go off it. Luna, respect to you. But unfortunately, I can't go off that, and I don't know what that is. Atera Nox, Helsing Ultimate. Unfortunately, I know of Helsing Ultimate, but I've never seen it. I think the only things I've seen is like the abridged stuff from Team 4-Star. That's the extent of what I know. Hellgirl is nice. Hellgirl is so good. I will take the BB's word for it. But yeah, I'll say Helsing again, because I haven't seen the actual show, I'll just say, like, probably base take. Maybe a little bit more BL. You could possibly use a shower. I don't super know. Off that take, I don't super know. Yuri saying, I only watch Peak. This is our girl Yuri saying, I only watch Peak, Fruits Basket, Princess Tutu, Oshibudo, and Death Note. It's hard to narrow it down. So let's go. Hang on, I wanna show the photos. We got the GOAT, the God King, the God King, right? The absolute GOAT of shoujo anime. You cannot convince me otherwise. Fruba the GOAT. Princess Tutu. Y'all are gonna hate this. This show puts me to sleep. Like, it's too calm, and it's too pretty, and it's just calming, and it puts me to sleep. So, base taste, but I don't think I'll ever finish it because I constantly fall asleep. I don't know what this is, but I see idols, therefore it is based. And then Death Note, based. It is not calm at all. It's all I hear is like the slight drifting off to La La Land every time. Not for Death Note, for this. You guys overrate this to the moon and back. Like, that's my hot take, is Princess Tutu is good. But I cannot stay awake. I've tried to watch this twice now. I have fallen asleep both times. Fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice. That's on me. So, yeah, I'm like, nope, it's just, no. Nope. That's me with Ava. Everybody has their show that just makes them fall asleep. Princess Tutu is one of them. I recognize that it is a good show, but it is not for me. But this and this, excellent. Taste is based. The BL, though. But the BL is kind of lacking, though. Like, as much as I love Fruits Basket, like, you got, like, Yuki and Hatsuharu, which should have been Endgame, but we got Machi instead for Yuki, and we got Rin for Haru, so, like, I'm okay with it, but, like, it could use a bit more gay. I'm just saying. There's just boys, but there is no love. Yeah, there's lots of boys, but there's no boys' love. Yeah. Good foundation, but there's no fruits for the basket. Good foundation, but there's no fruits in the basket. That's the best way you can say it. It needs a little more gay. The GL is there, though. There's a Susan, a little Susan. Like Uo and Hana. Gay. You cannot convince me otherwise, right? But there is not enough fruits in the fruits basket, unfortunately. Princess Tutu, same thing. Like, these have, I think because BL has such strong shoujo energy, the foundation is there for both of these, but it's not. But there's not enough fruits in the basket. Idol, I have to assume that the GL vibes are strong. I have to assume, but I can't say for sure. The BL vibes in Death Note are very strong. There is strong BL energy. It could maybe use a little bit of salt, a little bit of Salt Bae, but it's there. I see the vision. I am on the vision quest. I see it. I understand. Right? So, I'd say, in general, based off those 4, I think Yuri needs a bit more BL. A little bit more BL in there, but base takes. Yuri definitely showers regularly, based off that take. There's regular showers. The sexual tension is thick. You could cut it with a knife. You know what I'm saying? Light XL, Mellow X Matt. Matt is the best anime character of all time, and he's in like 2 episodes. Like, love Matt. Matt's like the best. I love Matt. Matt is probably, I think, when it started where all my favorites are like background characters. All my favorite characters get like a handful of episodes. Like, my favorite character in Free is Kisumi, who is not a main character. Like, not even close. Love you too, Athy. Matt is my favorite despite the short appearance. It's true. Matt, my man. Man. Okay. We have Solvay saying Madoka Magica because being Meguka, I assume that's supposed to be Magica, is suffering. I'm going to give my hottest take yet. I respect if you like this. I respect it. This is, again, one of those shows where I respect it, I understand, I get it. This show did such a fucking number. Just a, like, fucking haymaker on magical girls that, like, I don't think it has ever nor will ever recover. And I know some people are like, yeah, but, like, Madoka's so base, though. But Madoka took the genre that it wasn't for you! It was not for you! I've seen so many dudes who are like, yeah, but Madoka's base, though, because it took they took the magical girl genre and it elevated it. Wasn't for you! Was not for you! Hate to say it. Wasn't made for you. Right? If you like Madoka, that's awesome. Right? But that take drives me bananas. I hate when the deconstruction becomes the thing. Like, when the deconstruction becomes, like, the deconstructive show, the show that deconstructs magical girls and makes it, like, dark and edgy and brooding, like, becomes, like, the staple. I'm barely part of the magical girl fandom. When I think magical girl, I do not think Madoka. I think Precure. I think Cardcaptor Sakura. I think, Tokyo Mew Mew. You know, like, that's what I think of. I do not think of Madoka. But so many people just think of Madoka. Like, I saw somebody say, I saw this happen recently where somebody's like, if you could have any power, right? Sailor Moon, a great example. If you could have any anime power, what would you be? And somebody said magical girl, and someone's like, but why? That would be so fucked up. I beg of you, I beg you, I am begging on my hands and knees. Please watch more than one show. Please watch more than one show. Like, my biggest pet peeve in this life is people who talk out their butt. It's my biggest pet peeve. When people see, like, one thing and it's the whole genre, kills me. Kills me. Kills me! Right? In literally one universe, it is bad. Like, yeah. I could think of, like, a handful of shows that desperately want to be Madoka and failed miserably. Because here's the thing. Madoka's based. This is based taste. I will say. Like, don't get it twisted. This is based. Not for me, but it is based. I can be objective about it, right? Same thing with, like, Princess Tutu earlier. I could be objective, right? This is based. This is absolutely based. I respect this. However, there's caveats, you know? However, when it comes to, do you need a shower, though? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Like, I hate to say it, Solvay, but a shower is in need. A shower is in need. And you know what? I will get you some shampoo and conditioner. It will not be 2-in-1. It will not be 2-in-1. You will use shampoo and conditioner separately, okay? Not that Solvay doesn't. I'm just saying, this isn't at you, Solvay. This is like a general pet peeve. You will use them separately, okay? Be a good mortal and use them separately. Have a shower. Base taste does not need more GL. The GL is there. Doesn't need it. You're good. This passes the taste, the base taste. It passes the taste check. and the GL/BL check, you're all good. Does not need more gay. The gay is very strong in Madoka. We understand this. It is go forth. Go forth and vomit rainbows. You are all good. 2 in 1 is how I like my dates, not my shampoo. Eh? Fine, but one of them is better edible. They will not be edible. I mean, you could probably eat shampoo and conditioner, but, like, please don't. But you do need a shower. You pass the base check and the gay check, but you do need a shower, though. But yeah. That's my opinion. Oh, and now we have Zups. Natsume Yujinsho. Natsume Yujinsho. So Natsume's Book of Friends. I have not seen Natsume's Book of Friends. However, everything I have seen tells me based taste right out the gate. You do not need a shower. But the gay, though. I don't know. I don't know if it has the gay or not. So I can't confirm nor deny if it has the BL energy or not. I don't know if Zup's here, but if Zup were here, they might be able to make that more clear. I do not know. Poster is giving asexual, actually. The poster is giving ace. The poster is very much giving ace. But it has the vibes. You pass 2 of the checks. 2 of the checks up. Ah, here we have Holly. Oh god, I even remember... Do I even remember the last anime I watched? Series-wise, Obon Star Racers, French-Japan anime that combined 3D and 2D. Lots of drama, comedy, angst, a love triangle. It's really fun. Fun fact, Thomas Romain, designer and co-director, worked on Skate's skateboard design. Oh, that's kind of cool. Well, based off the fact that they worked on the skateboard designs for Skate, I have to assume, to some degree, it must be a little bit gay. It must carry over. There must be something there. I don't know anything about it. I'll say that it looks cool, though. I could tell you my series had, like, no gay. Me and a few others had to make it gay. Damn. Okay. Well, it does not pass the gay check. It does not pass the gay check, but it does probably pass the base check because it just looks super unique. So, it'll pass the base check. Won't pass the gay check. I think that you shower enough. There's enough of a shower here. You might forget some days because you're wrapped up in being, like, interesting. Like, watching your interesting. You might get wrapped up in it, but there's enough shower. It's there, you know. Oh, there's another one. Movie-wise, Silent Voice. Kid bullies deaf girl and ends up being depressed outcast who's genuinely sorry, learns to sign, and him trying to form relationships again hits home mental and hearing disability-wise. Base taste, out the gate. Could use some more gay. You shower, again, you shower enough. There's enough showering going on. So, you know, it's there. It's giving depressed. That's what it's giving depressed. So, I know sometimes I forget to shower because I get depressed and I just don't feel like it. Which is why I'm like, maybe you need to hop in the shower. Might make you feel better. Yeah, depression. That's why I'm like, you might want to hop in the shower. Might make you feel better. But, yeah. Kiwi says, Angelic Lair. I don't know what this is. So many things I thought I knew, but it turns out I don't know. I don't know what this is. BBs seem to be excited, so I'm going to safely assume based. This is Clamp? This is Clamp? I should have probably been able to guess that. Very early Clamp. Okay. I'm gonna say based because it's Clamp. I'm gonna say it passes the gay check because it's Clamp. I don't know it, but it's Clamp, so I have to assume. I know you don't shower, though. I know you don't shower. I know if you look, us Clamp fans, okay, we're scared of water. I understand. Look, I get it. Showers, terrifying. I understand. You know, but I know you don't shower. If you like Clamp, if you're like me and you like Clamp, I know you don't shower. I know you stinky. Hop in that shower. I know you don't like it, but you gotta go in there. MC literally met her robot while soaking in the bathtub. No, no. My artist Oshis. Clamp are great. We stand Clamp in this house. Next up! I'm a hot-blooded, straight male. Shugochara. That, you know what? I respect it. What's his name? Ikto? The blue-haired boy? Ikto? Is that his name? Ikto or Ikuya or... I forget his name. Ikto, yeah. Ikto. I respect it. I know a lot of y'all probably had a thing for Ikto back in the day. Definitely needed more boys in GL. I feel like it does not quite pass the gay check. It's almost there. Almost there. But, you know, it's not quite, doesn't quite make that. Comes close, but doesn't quite pass the gay check. But, I will say based, because you are a fan of the classics. And I will say that you do not need a shower. That you are probably already well bathed. You are probably okay. Next up, oh god. Gore Fairy says, Fairy Tale. When I'm having a bad day, I put this on and it makes everything all better. I'm about to make you have a bad day. Okay. Does not pass the base check. Requires more gay. And you very much do need a shower. You are in desperate need of a shower. Does not pass the gauge. Does not pass the base check. Does not pass the gauge check. Do not pass go. And do not collect $200. I'm sorry. I love Fairy Tail, not gonna lie. I know some of y'all do. I understand. Basant. This is not based. This is basant. This is without base. This is baseless. This is not based. This is baseless. But yeah, no. I have to give my condolences. I thought that said basement. No, it's basant. Basant. It's a no. It's a not One Piece for me. It's a no because it's not quite One Piece. No, but look, this is my taste. I may be the god of wisdom, so everything I say is correct and the wisest take. But, however, it is just my opinion. So you may disagree. However, your taste is not based. Your series does not have enough gay. And you must take a shower. I apologize. This is the will of the gods. Toradora! This one's from Loaf. Was one of my favorite animes. Okay. I'm like, is it based though? Is it based really? Like, is it based? Like, I guess it squeaks past based. It's certainly not gay enough. It's not the worst thing ever, but it is not based. It is not based. It is not based. It does have a baller fight scene though. It does have an absolutely baller fight scene. But the purpose of the fight is stupid. Like, Athy isn't about to disrespect Toradora, is he? It is nowhere near gay enough. You certainly need a shower, and you need to tell your crush that you like them, because I know you haven't, if your favorite is Toradora. That was mean. That was mean. That was too far. But tell your crush you like them. Just do it. You'll be okay. I believe in you. You have the blessing of Athena with you. Trust me, it'll be fine. Just do it. Even if they say no, what's the worst they're gonna do? Say no? You'll be sad, but you'll have taken the risk. So tell your crush you like them. Shower first. Watch more romance anime. Watch more gay. This is close to based, but not quite. It's not like it's the worst thing ever, for the record. I just think it's a little bit overhyped, but it's not bad. I'm not a Toradora hater. I know there's Toradora haters. I am not a hater. I'm just not like, it's just not really my thing. You have Athena and the BB's blessing. Go forth! Confess! I fear when you see mine because I posted 3 anime. Ooh, we shall see. Cully says Paradise Kiss. More than enough gay. More than enough. Absolutely incredibly based. And you shower regularly. You give a shit about your appearance. Cully, congratulations. You have passed all 3 checks. Absolutely incredibly based. Incredibly based. Paradise Kiss, incredibly based. Incredibly based. Well done. Well done. Excellent. Excellent. Well done. Paradise Kiss was done by the same creator of Nana. Fun fact, Nana's one of those series where I actually had to stop. Maybe one day I will finish Nana. I hope to, but I had to stop watching. That shit's intense. Nana's a lot. Nana's so much. Like, that series, fuck, man. My anxiety spiked. My anxiety goes through the roof. It's like that and Banana Fish. We're like, man, shit, man. This is like a lot. Damn. Yeah, it's one of those, like, there's a fucking lot going on. All right. Next up, we have Death God Dragogami saying Soul Eater, Death Note, Code Geass's. Don't judge me on my spelling. You're okay. I got you. Don't worry. It's just funny. Just a little cute. Fairy Tail, Inuyasha. Excellent. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Babe. Okay. And Pokemon. See, how many of that? That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's based. Based. Not based. Based, not based. Based. Okay, so like 5 out of 7. Your taste passes. You have base taste. It passes. You know, you roll over the finish line. You're okay. You got it. You made it. I don't know what the percentage on that is. 5 out of 7. You passed. So based. You definitely need to shower. I can tell you need to shower. You know what? I'm no longer to say... No, you know what you need? You don't need a shower. You know what you need? You need a day at the waterworks. That's what you need. You need to go to, like, a water park. Go have some fun at the water park. That's what you need. Just based off go have some fun at a water park. You don't necessarily need to shower, but you do need to go to a water park. You need to have some fun. Go have some fun. Alright? Touch grass. Yeah, you need to go touch grass at a water park. But, like a fun one, not like a crappy water park. Go have some fun. Slide down a slide on a tube. You know, go have some damn fun. You know, go have some fun. That's what you need. You need to go have some fun. In fact, I will join you. I will join you, Dragogami. I will join you. We will go to the water park together. And then, yeah, so based. Some of it needs more gay, some of it doesn't. Yeah, some of it does, some of it doesn't. I have my qualms with Dragon Maid, but at least, like, there is, you know, there's some GL there. Oh, damn, water park party. Yes, water park party. Yeah. You pass the 3 checks, but don't test me again, Dragogami, or I will drag you to a less fun water park. Snowy saying Dragon Meshi. Okay, confession, haven't seen Dragon Meshi yet. Been a little too busy to watch a lot of anime. the time that I do make is for stuff that, like, I'm, like, super into, because it's hard for me to make time. From what I understand, ProZD voices a character in Dragon Meshi, which is kind of cool. I'm pretty sure he does. I think he voices the, like, dwarf guy with a helmet. So that makes me want to watch it even more. I love ProZD. Hot take Corpse Party. And I say that as somebody who likes Corpse Party. Like, or not Corpse Party specifically, but I like horror anime, but These are two very different shows. Yeah, yeah, I'm like, could use some more gay, but it's there. Sprinkles. I love the vibes. Okay, there's, here's what I'm gonna say about Dragon Meshi. I do love the vibes of Dragon Meshi, and there is, I don't know how many of you guys watch Critical Role, but they are releasing a game soon called Daggerheart. And Daggerheart has different settings that you can use in your campaigns, right? And one of Daggerheart's settings is basically just Dragon Meshi. It's not Dragon Meshi, but it is Dragon Meshi. It is only, like, it is Dragon Meshi in spirit, right? It's like, so you, like, go into there's, like, a dungeon, you keep delving down, and, sorry, a dungeon Meshi. Yeah, whatever. Fucking, whatever it's called. And you keep, like, going down, like, each level, and you, like, eat the different, like, creatures, and it gives you, like, stat increases. You're saying delicious in dragon.
I don't care. That still sounds cool, and I don't care.
But that still sounds cool. I don't care. But, so I will say based for this, not based for that. I think this has some gay. I don't recall this having much gay. You care about your appearance. Desperate need of shower. These are two very different things. These are two very different shows. So these, like, I don't even know what to say to you, Snowy. I don't even have words. I don't even have the words for you. Anyway, the thing I was gonna say is, despite me not having watched Dungeon Meshi, see, I said it right that time, I do want to run that campaign. I do want to run a campaign where it's like an anime-inspired campaign where you delve down levels, like what was that show? Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? I can't remember the short form of it, but something like that where you, like, go down levels, but you eat monsters and get stat boosts and stuff like that. I like that idea. I will eventually watch it, but I would love to run a campaign like that. Every time Athena speaks, it's ASMR to me. Thank you. Dan Machi, yeah, that's what it was. Darker Than Black from Spectre. Haven't seen it. Heard good things, just never watched it. I don't know. Oh wow, I'm just at the right time, it seems. Call me Gandalf. Yes, exactly. You are never late, nor are you early. You arrive precisely when you mean to. Yeah. Darker the Black is just straight pining. Oh, okay. Miss. It's a miss, Spectre. You have missed, and you will enter the shower. Can't believe you. Yoko Paulo. Yoko. Excellent timing. You truly are Gandalf. You know what it's gonna be. I'll give you emotional damage, Yuri on Ice. Pure, unadulterated based. Pure based. I need the whole chat to just say the word based. That's what I need right now. We need just based. Pure based. Unadulterated based. Pure, powerful based. Unbelievably based take. The exact amount of gay. We have a great amount, maybe like a sprinkle Maybe show me on... But even then, they did show the kiss. They had to censor it because of reasons. You know the reasons. But very, very bold amounts of BL here. Considering it's not a BL. But there are bold amounts of BL here. And you do not need a shower. I will say that you know what you need? You need a bubble bath. Because I know that sometimes the show brings you pain. I know as beautiful as it is, the fact that you will never get a season 2, nor the film, bums you the hell out. So I am going to say that you do need a bubble bath. That is on the cards. We were robbed. Best dog too. The best dogs in this show. But yeah, bubble bath is required. Bubble bath with jets. You know what you need? You need a hot tub. You need a hot tub. Bubble bath or a hot tub. It's your choice, but you need one or the other. But you pass all three with flying colors. Oh. The hits keep on coming. The hits keep on coming. We have Junie saying, "Kiss him, not me," my favorite all-time anime. Based. Ooh, yeah. It's so based, it brings out Macho Man. Yeah. Brings out Macho Man. Yeah, unbelievably based. It could use a little bit more. I know that's gonna be shocking. I feel like it could use a bit more gay. I understand. Right? Actually, it does it though, because it is about a Fujo. I just wish that some of them... No, 2 of them get together, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought that happened. Maybe I'm wrong. BBs, am I wrong? Am I thinking of the wrong show? I'm almost positive 2 of them get together. I could be wrong. Never mind. I take it back. It's never mind. It has the adequate amount of gay. I can tell that you need a shower though, because I know you a Fujoshi. I know you staying up into the wee hours of the night reading Dojin and forget to shower by the time it's morning. I know you need a shower though. I know you like us. I know you like us, okay? 2 of the guys should have gotten together. Oh, okay, that's what it was. It's still the adequate amount of gay. She got with Best Boy. She did get with Best Boy. That is true. But I know you need a shower though. So you do pass, but I know you like us. I know you need a shower. You need a shower in a good way, you know. Gintama, I'm a sucker. A sucker. I'm a sucker for meta humor. Not me. I'm not. Not based. That's right. That's right, I said that. This is my decision. This is the will of the gods. I do not like Gintama either. I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Yeah, no, you can miss me with Gintama. I hate meta humor. It's like my least favorite. I hate that shit. Hate it. I don't mind shows being meta. Like, meta's fine, but meta humor, can't stand it. Parodies, the only parody I've ever liked was anything by Team 4-Star, because they are, like, the only people with whom I will laugh. Even Scary Movie, like, I get it. I love the Wayans brothers, but, like, I can't stand Scary Movie. I don't like meta humor. I find it very lazy. Not to say that Gintama is lazy, but that's just how I feel about meta humor. I don't like it. I know that this show does go hard, though. Like, I know that there are times where, like, Gintoki goes serious mode, and it's, like, a cool-ass fight. I respect that. Not my thing. Deadpool's an exception. Sometimes. Sometimes. That's your basest take today. Damn. Feels like I waste time when watching Gintama. I get it. I get it. Yeah, so I'm gonna say not based. Requires more gay, but I do think that you probably shower regularly. So, 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3. Black Clover. Okay, this is gonna surprise the shit out of people. Black Clover. Based. And I know that probably surprised the shit out of you. I'm not done. I'm not finished with Black Clover, so don't spoil it. but it's fun, and it doesn't try to be anything other than fun. It is based. I like that. I like that. Does Asta scream a lot? Yes. So does Naruto. Grow up. Grow up. Oh, Asta screams too much. So does Goku. So does everybody. Shut up. Grow up. It's fun. It's fun. Like, some of you need to grow up. It's fun. Some of you need to grow up and remember what fun is. Just have fun. God damn it, it's fun. I'd rather watch this than Harry Potter. I tell you that shit right now. Harry Potter's way overrated. Like, anything magic based, I'd rather watch over Harry Potter. This is my Harry Potter. It's not, but we'll pretend like it is. And before anybody says anything, yes, the Harry Potter movies are still cool. But the books are bad. I hate to break it to you. But that is my I swear to God, almost by stream, every stream I have to mention, like, by the way, the books are really bad and your nostalgia blinds you. But yes, Fairy Tail, or not Fairy Tail, Fairy Tail. Black Clover, better than Fairy Tail. Asta, fun. I like his, like, the sword thing, you know. I like that he's like, I don't have magic, I have anti-magic. Like, that shit's cool. I respect it. Base taste. You probably need a shower. Every shonen fan probably needs, like, an extra shower. Just, like, toss one in there. Just an extra one. Just toss that in there. It could use a little bit more gay. There's not really a whole lot of gay. I just remember the 4Kids... Whoa, Wild Dio! I just remember the 4Kids dub of Zolo screaming, Luffy! With bloodshot eyes and Ijibol. I don't remember that, actually. I'm trying to be like, do I remember that? I don't know if I remember that. I didn't watch the 4Kids dub of One Piece, though, to be fair. Whiskey Peak. I'm searching my data banks. 1 second. I got flashbacks when you mentioned that. No, it's not in there. I can't find it. But, however, Italian Love Cake, thank you for the super. We also didn't set a goal. I forgot to set a goal. I try to set a goal every stream, and I always forget. We'll set a goal. We'll set a goal for, set a goal. What should the goal be? I always do 5. I think 10 supas is too much. Good goal. What's a good goal for this particular stream? Whiskey Peak feels like a lifetime ago. Oh no, I don't mean like how many supas. I mean like what should we do? Like how we'll celebrate. How do we celebrate if we hit the goal? What do you get if you hit the goal, you know? I want to give you something. If we hit the goal... I don't know. If we hit the goal... Crisp high five. There we go. If we hit the goal, a crisp high five. There we go. There's the goal. Totally forgot. There you go. If we hit the goal, crisp high five. Squats, push-ups, saying something nice about Rick? Absolutely not. Show us your based BL anime that isn't free. Well, free's not technically a BL to begin with. Anyway, moving on. Shiki! Assassination Classroom. Oof, fuck. Assassination Classroom. This anime is not just a favorite of mine, it played a huge part into who I am now. It not only does it deliver on action and comedy, but it also life lessons. I will never get over the ending. I cried like a baby, I tell you. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, dozo. Yoko, thank you for the super! Thank you! Yeah, no. Yeah. It's not as good as you all remember. Because I saw somebody say, like, rip off the Band-Aid. It's not as good as you all remember. The ending is based, though. It is based. It's still based, but I swear everybody holds this show up to such a high degree. I don't understand. Like, it is good. Don't get it twisted. It is good. It gets a pass. But when I say it gets a pass, is it super based? Not really. It gets a pass. But I respect Shiki. Also, the fact that Shiki rocking my man in the profile picture does make it based. I will tip it over to based. Is that favoritism? Yes, of course it is. But have you seen that man's new outfit? Have you seen Vox's new outfit? Okay, my bias is true. Okay, you're gonna have to just deal with it. It does not have enough gay, though. Not enough gay. You don't need a shower, though, because you know Koro-sensei would be yelling at you if you didn't. So. You passed 2 of the 3. Oh. Why bring me pain? Why deliver me pain? Frey saying, Banana Fish, literally my comfort anime! Literally my comfort anime, watched it numerous times when I feel deep in the trench. On God? On me? Yeah, from now on, instead of on God, on God, I'm just gonna be like, on me? On me? Really? On me? Oh, your comfort anime, on me. For real. Girl, that's like saying, oh, I need to de-stress. Let me go get a root canal. Like, what are you talking about? Comfort? This show stresses me the fuck out. Like, I love Banana Fish. It is like my top 10, top 5, fucking top 3. Right? Maybe you're deep in the trenches because you're watching Banana Fish. Yeah, I agree. Maybe the trenches are deep because we are watching Banana Fish. And those are some deep-ass trenches. You know? Crying is cathartic. Some people are comfortable watching tragedy. I suppose. However, I will say, the taste, not just based. Immaculate. In fact, this might be the most immaculate of all the things we have seen thus far. This might be the most immaculate of the taste. It does not require more gay. You cannot tell me this is not iconic gay right here. Would I have liked to have seen... would I have liked to have seen them kiss? Yes, they did. So there's that. You do need a shower, though, because I know... No, you don't, though, because I know you just sit in the shower and let the water rush over you as you cry. So, it requires a happy ending, though. It does. Yeah. This is, yeah, you pass all 3. I know you're in the shower just thinking about life. So, yeah, you're good. You pass all 3. Well done, Frey. Hayu says, wonderful pre-cure. Basically, Dog Girl and her owner become magical girls, and then Cat Girl and her owner become magical girls. Okay. I have not watched a Precure series. I know we were talking about Precure earlier. I just kind of tend to think of Precure when somebody mentions magical girls because this is the standard. This is, you may not like it, but this is what the standard looks like, right? It's always just look cute. I like Tokusatsu, so I know that I would like Precure. I just haven't, like, gotten to it. So I'll say, just based off the fact there's Precure, probably based. You might need a shower. Possibly, maybe. I assume probably the GL is strong, though. This is John Magical Girl. Yeah, this is John Magical Girl. Don't know either, however, they are Precures that throw fists. There are Precures who throw fists, I believe. Precure has a lot of crazy-ass action scenes, that's what I know. Most Precure series, you see ladies throwing hands for love! We have Estella saying, my all-time favorite has to be Sugar Apple Fairy Tale. I do not know what this is. The smile is adorable, though. I don't know. I'll let the BBs decide your fate. BBs, decide the fate. What are, like, the 3 categories, BBs? Please? First BB, that's the fate. First BB to say the categories. Based? It's like a shoujo-inspired series? Okay. So showers? Are they in need of a shower? It'll pass. Based, no washing, they smell like apple and honey. Respect. It does need more gay, though. Okay. It does need more gay, so they pass 2 out of the 3. Alright. Oh, mashed! Cardcaptor Sakura, outfits, aesthetic, music, lore, animation made by women. Full of love and positivity and all things good in the world, plus gay. 100% check, 5 stars. Should have given us 15 more of them. Kind of took the words right out of my mouth, honestly. So, based taste, because Cardcaptor Sakura always goes hard. The gay is strong with Cardcaptor Sakura, let me tell you. The gay is strong here. I feel as though, because of how outfit-focused and aesthetic-focused it is, I know you shower regularly. I know you keep up your appearance. I know your hygiene, immaculate, you know? I know your hygiene immaculate. It is a clamp series, so to some degree, maybe some days you do forget here and there, because it is clamp, and I know, look, we're all clamp fans. We all know we stinky sometimes, okay? We all know we Fujo, okay? We all know we Fujo Fudanshi, okay? We rotten boys, rotten girls, we understand this, so maybe sometimes we miss a shower here and there. But I know that the hygiene immaculate. I know the outfits on point. I know fashion sense goes crazy, okay? It's the depression that gets me sometimes. Honestly, same. And I know some people who don't have depression are like, what? If you have depression, sometimes you just can't shower. I know that sounds weird, but it's just, look, sometimes when I'm depressed, I just have to be a fucking ball, okay? Like, I know that sounds strange. It's just, look, just trust us on that, okay? But yeah, based passes all 3. Ooh. Ion saying, Ancient Magus Bride. You got that Dark Academia vibe, so I know you keeping up the hygiene. It could use more gay though, could it? It could use a little bit more gay. But the taste is immaculate. Yeah, like the taste is immaculate. It could use more gay, but the taste is immaculate. Oh my god. Yeah. Immaculate taste. But it does need more gay. It does require a little sousson. A little bit. Base but no gay. Yeah, exactly. Base taste but no gay. 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. Oh lordy. It's time. Mada toke kire no. Okay, enough of that. All right, we're not gonna sing. We're not gonna sing Mafuyu song. I don't feel like crying. Given. I've never shed more tears over a show until I watched this in one sitting. I am behind on Given, and I had no idea. I've seen the first season and the first movie, and that is it. I am behind on Given. However, taste, immaculate. BL, immaculate. Immaculate levels of BL. Shower, achieved. Hotel, Trivago. Had to say it. Dex, excellent. Excellent taste. Excellent. Well done. A round of applause. A round of applause. Well done. Well done, everyone. Well done. Let's go home. Well done. Let's just go home. We're done now. I lied. We're not done yet. I lied. We still have a lot to go. Well done, though. Excellent. Excellent. I vibe. Next up. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. I'm not usually fond of isekais, but this one has to be one of my favorites. Respect. Even though there are some fan service areas, sure. I do like the story and everyone's character. Yeah, okay. Okay. I agree with Tina. Because, look, I'm not a fan of isekai these days. I feel like I've seen too many. But one of the ones that I will always get excited, if somebody's like, hey man, you want to watch Slime? I'd be like, fuck yeah, I do. You kind of have to trust that Slime is one of those shows where I don't know why it hits as hard as it does, but it's really good. The world building's really good. There is an adequate amount of gay. It could use a little bit more, but it's there. It could use more, but it's there. But yeah, so yeah, Slimeageddon is peak. It's true. It needs more gay, but it's there. The taste is based. It's good. Rimuru is gender. That is true. Rimuru is gender fluid. There is that. So yeah, I'm like, based, but you do need a shower. Cause listen, every isekai fan needs a shower. I'm sorry. You don't need a shower. You need a hose. You need to be hosed down. I need to just take you out back, hose down, and then be like, okay, now go back inside. And the hose shoots soap. Like that's what, like, it's soapy water. That's what I'm hitting you with. There's no plumbing in isekai worlds. It's true. There is no plumbing in isekai worlds. Yeah, you need the garden hose, and it's filled with soapy water. That's what's gonna happen. I'm sorry. Just every isekai fan, it's all the same. You need the soapy water hose, but yeah, it'd be like that. See, I can't say that without being like, hose mad, hose mad, hose mad. Sorry. Like a car wash. Yeah, you need a car wash. I mean, might need a shower for my pick. Oh, we shall see. Oh, this show. Karakuri Circus. I haven't. Wow. Fuck. Wow. Base taste just, first of all, it's Zungi. So Zungi's just base taste already. But, like, Jesus, base taste based solely off the fact that I haven't seen a Karakuri Circus mentioned in a long time. Based, I don't remember how much gay is in it, though. It's an amazing older shonen series. Oh, yeah, like, I'm shocked to see it here. This is great. I don't recall how much gay is there. But, I will say base taste. And because of that, I know that you, like, I don't need to tell you to take a shower. So you passed the shower check as well. 2 out of the 3. 2 out of the 3. Oh, God. Melissa saying, my favorite to date is Assassination Classroom. I started watching while I was having a tough time in university, and I genuinely don't think I'd have graduated if I didn't watch this show. The way people attribute this show to the betterment of their lives is, like, very heartwarming, because that is the point of the show, right? It is supposed to make you feel like you want to be better, right? So I will say that it definitely does the job, and like I said, I do stand by that, like, it is a good show, and it does pass the base check, but it just kind of scrolls by, you know. Yeah, I will give you that. I will give you that. Yeah, and I know, yeah, like, I also added One Piece too. Did you add One Piece? Okay, then One Piece is based, unquestionably so, but you do need a shower, because I know you be reading these chapters trying to catch up. I know you didn't I know anybody who reads One Piece did not shower while reading it. I know that the journey is long, and the One Piece is real, but the shower is distant. So, I don't know why this became, like, just me roasting people, but, like, look, I need a shower too, okay? We all know this. We all know this. It'd be like that. I can confirm that. Oh, good night, Titan. Night, night. Alice saying Yu-Gi-Oh! Specifically the original series, based. Excellent taste. Based. Based. All of the dream. Come on, come on. Sorry. Yeah, based taste. could use a little bit more gay. We all know Kaiba's secretly like super into the Pharaoh. We understand this. But it could use a little bit more. It could use a little bit more, a little sprinkling in there. But you do need a shower because Yu-Gi-Oh players notoriously stinky. So if you play the game as well as watching the show, then you absolutely need a shower. If you only watch the show, then no, you're good. So it's potentially an all 3 pass with a caveat. Look at this dweeb. I'm trying to think of like my favorite, like, anyone who's late, anyone who doesn't arrive to the tournament on time is immediately disqualified. Mokuba, make sure Wheeler arrives late. Anyone who does not arrive to the tournament on time will be disqualified. Mokuba, make sure Wheeler is late. Fucking love Kaiba. But yeah. Damn, someone found an safe for work clip of gushing over found a safe for work clip of gushing over magical girls. Lol, bait. What? He was so funny. 100%. Bokura and Malik doomed Yaoi. Yeah, it's there. It's there. It's there. Gushing over... Oh, this is what you were talking about, Matt. Gushing over magical girls. I don't know. Is that the title? Gushing over magical girl? I guess that's the title. I don't know. It's very NSFW. Oh, take a shower. If your favorite is anything remotely ecchi, you need to take a shower. It's very yabai. Shower. Crookshank, Yu-Gi-Oh! Always has, always have, always will be. Everything I said about Yu-Gi-Oh! Stands. We're starting to get into the point where people are where we're starting to see some repeats. So if it's a repeat, I'll just say, like, what I said before. Stands. Dr. Stone! Spectre saying Dr. Stone. Based! This is one of the best shonens to have come out in recent times. Okay, I will hear no arguments about that. Based. You wanna know why? Because it's using the wisdom. It's using intelligence. Okay? Based. Could use more gay, but it is based. And you do not need a shower because you are aware what happens if you do not. You know, your hygiene on point because you use your Dr. Stone. You know. For those who don't know, Dr. Stone is literally soap. Dr. Stone in question is literally soap. Yeah, 100%. Shadow House! I don't know. I'll let the BBs decide your fate on that one. I do not know. I don't know much about Shadow House. Flying Space Whale. Sailor Moon. Based. It has plenty of gay. You do not need a shower because you care about your appearance. Pass on all 3. Like absolutely based on all 3 charges. Based. Next. Your line, April. I'm not a masochist. You don't need a shower because I know you're sitting in the shower crying. It does need more gay. And your taste is not based. It is not based, and I'm sick. I'm so sick of hearing about it. To this day, ever since this godforsaken show came out. Oh my god. And people think I'm like, if you're waiting for the punchline of me to be like, nah, I'm just kidding, it's great. Nope. Not for me. Not for me. Very predictable. Characters kind of bleh. Especially considering how old they're supposed to be. And the things they're saying, I'm like, yes, that's how children talk. Not for me. Not my thing. Not based, as far as I'm concerned. Maito! No. That's gonna be a pass for me. That's a no on all 3 charges. No. Well, no. A no on 2 charges, a pass on 1. Moving on. Well, I've refused to watch it because how many people want me to watch it? ADHD. I'm the same way. If people tell me to watch something, I will not watch it. Ren. My favorite anime is Ahiren. Ahiren-san wa Hakurenai. Ahiren is indecipherable. It's a romance slice of life comedy anime. I usually watch the English dub because Ben Balm is the male lead and he's one of my favorite voice actors. I don't know anything about it. Looks cute though. I don't know. Oh, the one with the short office worker dude that looks like a kid. There's a side GL story between 2 teachers, and but that's all the gay stuff there is, unfortunately. Thank you for clarifying, Red. I see that in the corner there. Maybe not based, but cute. I'll let the BBs decide, because again, I don't know. We already talked about Gintama. So, my feelings on Gintama that I said earlier apply here. Atla, my next life as a villainess, all routes lead to doom! Based! Incredibly based. However, it is an isekai, so you do still require a shower. However, it is based. Very based, in fact. And definitely has the gay. Because this is a bi-harem. This is a bi-harem, bitch. Take that. Take that. I'm telling you, any of these villainess, like, isekai series are better than every other isekai. It's just how it is. It just be like that. I don't make the rules, okay? My next life as villainess is incredibly based. It is what it is. It's like the ultimate bi-harem. This is the ultimate bi-harem. 100%. We need more bi-harems? I agree. I agree. Lucky Star will always have a spot on my list, since it's one of the first anime I watched on YouTube way back when. I know of Lucky Star. I've never watched it. It was never really, like, it just didn't seem like my thing, so I never saw it. I have, like, respect for it as, like, a classic, so I will say based, right? Because I'm like, I have respect for it. It's just not really my thing. But I get it. Like, I get it, you know. Started as a 4-panel comic series. I did know that it starts off as a 4-coma series. Yeah, like based, I get it. I don't know anything else about it though. You may need a shower. I don't know. It depends. Some Lucky Star fans need a shower, some don't. This kind of depends. It's very slice of life. I don't know about the gay qualities. Yeah, I can't really speak to Lucky Star too much. Reese saying, one of my favorite, more obscure obscure. Oh, we've gotten to the point where this is obscure now. Okay. More obscure watches was Seraph of the End. Season 3 will come out one day, right? I can't believe we've gotten to the point where Seraph of the End is now considered an obscure anime. I remember when this shit came out, and everybody was talking about it. I feel old. I mean, I always feel old. Probably because I am. But, you get what I mean. Seraph of the End does not require any more gay. Mikayu. Yeah, exactly. Mikayu is a thing. Very gay. Very based. It's like vampires. It feels like Vampire Twilight. Gay Twilight. Feels like Vampire Titan. Attack on Vampires. I know that's not quite what it is, but that's the energy it gives. Yeah. It's good. Good. No shower required, because I know you're sitting in the shower crying about Mikayu. Great fight scenes. Yeah. No. Yep. Excellent. Excellent. And it's all the classics, and I crumble to dust. Yeah, underrated anime is just classics. I cry. I'd say both the OG and the remake of Spice and Wolf are my favorite animes ever. I haven't seen Spice and Wolf, so I actually can't speak to it. It does seem like my kind of show, though. It's just one of those ones that I haven't gotten around to, but it does seem very much like my thing. So I will say probably based, questionably based, unsure. You may need a shower. I don't know. I don't know enough about it. Needs more gay, though. I agree with Kyrie. Probably needs more gay. Run with the Wind. Maybe like a sprinkle more of gay. Like a sprinkling, you know? Like a little, like a Salt Bae, like we said earlier. A little Salt Bae, more gay. It is based. You definitely need a shower because I know you watched this while you're on the treadmill. So you definitely need a shower after watching it. But, yeah, 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. Oh, God. Okay. I have to go with ReZero. I'm just addicted to Subaru's suffering. Okay. An explanation is in order. I tried to watch the show 4 separate times. 4. On my 4th try, it finally stuck. It took 4 tries. On that 4th try, I made it to episode, I think it's like 18 or something like that. And then I went, oh, I get it. It takes that long to get going. If you cannot sink your teeth into something for that long, this is not for you. You will need a shower. It is an isekai. It is an isekai, but it is very much based. It was like 18 episodes, or like, I forget how many it is. There's an episode called From Zero, I believe is what the episode's called. And it takes that long to get into it. Way too many episodes to get into anything. It does take a while. Like, it takes a while to get going. But it is based. You have to trust me on this one. It is based. It is arguably the best isekai, like, just in general. Like, it is arguably the best one. I do think it is the best isekai. It has the best world building, best characters. Subaru is a fascinating character. He takes a long time before you can call him best boy, but he does eventually get there. But criminy, it takes a long time for him to get there. It takes so long for him to get there, but he gets there. Because he's not supposed to be a best boy to begin with. He takes a while to get going. But yeah, you definitely need a shower. Julius does exist. Julius x Subaru is the way. But it does need a little bit more gay. It could use some more gay. You know. It's called character growth. Exactly. He grows. It's a character growth. But he doesn't start fun right away. You have to, like, be with him for a while before he gets fun. He's gonna take a bit, and some of you guys are gonna want to bow out. But I promise you, once he gets going, he's great. But it does need more gay. So I'm gonna say 1 out of 2, or 1 out of 3. You got 1 right, it is base, but you definitely need a shower that does require more gay. I'm sorry, Matt. Roku saying, Tiger and Bunny, rah! I haven't seen season 2, nor have I. I am told that there were some questionable writing decisions, but this is a cool, mature take on an X-Men / setting with some supers, and a cool deco punk near future style, diverse characters, has aged incredibly well. Tiger and Bunny was My Hero way before My Hero came out. Tiger and Bunny was and still remains, in my opinion, a cooler version of My Hero. I'm just gonna get that out the gate. Does not require more gay. It's very gay. You do not need to shower because I know that you trying to look as fabulous as Bunny. So, yeah, you get a pass on all three questions. You get a pass. Passing grade on all 3. Perfect score. The gayest men changed my mind. I only saw ship art of these two, so I low-key thought this was something like Dramatical Murder. I was wrong. Yeah, it's not Dramatical Murder, that's for sure. I ship both main characters very hard. Understandable. Speaking of shipping characters. Bungo Stray Dogs. Berlina saying Bungo Stray Dogs. Based. Does not require more gay. And you do not need a shower. Well, you might need a shower to cool off. Because I know you be watching those Dazai edits. Okay? I know you're watching you need a shower, but not to bathe. Because you need to cool off. So you do need it's 2 out of 3. I know you need a shower. I know you need to cool off. I know those edits go hard, okay? Bungo Stray Dogs, more like Bungo Gay Dogs. Yes to all, no discussion. No, you definitely need a cold shower. You definitely need to cool off. It somehow It somehow stopped after season 2. I can't remember anything of this this anime. It's goated with the sauce. Every season, goated with the sauce. We already talked about Kiss Him, Not Me. Immaculate. I present Monthly Girls Dozaki-kun to you. Probably one of the best ways I've spent 6 hours binging a nice 12-episode anime in my life. Not based. I'm joking. This one I'm joking. I was like, this one I'm not. This one I'm joking. But it does come with a caveat. Because I cannot stand the lack of pure progression in this. Like, how dumb Nozaki is really bothers me. And if you can't handle that, this show will irritate the actual fuck out of you. But if you can handle how dumb this boy is, it is really fun. It is very fun, but he is dumb as rocks. But it is fun. So, based. You don't need a shower. You probably shower quite regularly, so you're good. It could use a little bit more gay, but it's there. So, yes to all 3, but it's like hesitant yeses to all 3. Goku and his food baby. Wild, Dio. Dragon Ball, I think. Initially, I couldn't decide between this and Madoka Magica, but I think Dragon Ball is more special to me overall. Well, let me tell you, Super Mika. Incredibly based. Dragon Ball will always have a very special place in my heart. I will be excited for every single Dragon Ball project, be that video game, manga, anime, what have you. I will always be excited for Dragon Ball. I am always ready to throw hands with my boys, okay? With my boys and girls who enjoy them some Dragon Ball, okay? You probably need a shower, because I know a lot of Dragon Ball fans love to exercise. That is a thing. Like, I know some people would be like, no, they don't. Yes, they do. Everybody I know who goes to the gym is a Dragon Ball fan. Maybe not all Dragon Ball fans go to the gym, but every anime fan who goes to the gym likes Dragon Ball, if that makes any sense. All right? Like, so a lot, like, if I go to the gym, I see Dragon Ball, like, sweatshirts, you know? I see Dragon Ball, like, tank tops, you know? But does it have the gay, though? Of course not, because it's a show. You fool! That's what a fool would say. This is the gayest thing ever. Please, it's Dragon Ball. We all know that it's secretly a BL about 2 star-crossed lovers, that being Goku and Vegeta. Obviously. A pass on all 3, Super Mika. A pass on all 3. Congratulations. Congratulations! Goku Vegeta. 100%. Is it gayer than free? Well, let's not get carried away. Just look at fusions, exactly. Or on High School Host Club. This is the shocking one, Serena. This is the shocking one. I haven't seen more than, I think, the first 2 episodes. Just because it's the ADHD in me. It's the neurodivergency where everybody tells me to watch something and then I don't want to watch it because everybody tells me to watch it. I might read the manga. That's usually how I get around it. But it is based. I'm not even questioning that. It is based. I just haven't seen it. The bait is there. With like, the bait is there. The BL bait is there. So I guess I could say it's enough, but maybe we could have a little bit more. Maybe a little bit. And you do have to shower, though. You do have to shower. Do you, though? Do you? You don't need to shower. You need a bath with candles. You need to chill out and relax because you deserve it. You deserve it. If you like Oron, you enjoy a bath with some candles. If you like, it's a correlation I've noticed. It is the bait is the parody. That is true. It's based, and it isn't nostalgia. Nostalgia, but it didn't age well, sadly. No. like everything I know about Oron, I'm like, no, that's fine. Like, there's stuff about it that I'm sure I'm like, but like at the same time, I'm like, I mean, okay, here's my hottest take. Fujoshi now, brittle, weak, will not survive the winter. Okay, Fujoshi, that became Fujoshi in my era. The era I became a Fujoshi, strong, wise, will survive the many winters to come. That's my hot take. That's my hottest take. Current Fujoshi, brittle, weak, will not survive the winter. Embrace the craziness of BL. You guys always want tame shit. Embrace the craziness. Get a little problematic with your fiction sometimes. Not real life, with your fiction. There's a difference. One Punch Man! Would love to delete certain episodes. There's an episode I could think of that people tell me about when it comes to Oron that I do understand what you're talking about. But anyway, that's beside the point. For me, it's more about the yeah, I was gonna say, I have a feeling I know what you're talking about. I do agree with you on that. Alright. But you gotta keep in mind, one of my favorite shows of all time is Hetalia. Fucking Hetalia. So I need you to let that shit sink in. Let that sit with you for a moment. Let that marinate. Like, oh my god, it's so good. I know it's problematic, okay? Like, I understand, but it's so goddamn funny sometimes. Like, I can't help but laugh. It is of its time. I never want I never want Hetalia to get another season. I never want Hetalia to ever come back. Let it exist in the time that it came out, and then never again, okay? That's what I'm gonna say about Hetalia. Exists in the time it came out in, and never coming back, alright? Unless it's the World Cup, in which case, Hetalia fan art goes crazy during the World Cup. But, you know, beyond that, you know. It's gotten stuff recently. I choose to ignore it. I could smell the Hetalia on you. Wow. Okay. Wow. Wild. Anyway, One Punch Man. Based. Could use some more gay. You don't need a shower, though. You do, though, because, again, same thing as Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball fans do be working out a lot. One Punch Man fans do be working out a lot. I know you hitting that 100 push-ups, 100 squats, and 10K every day, but for the record, for the love of God, stop doing sit-ups. They are so bad for your back. You have to stop doing sit-ups. Please, just do like a 10-minute plank. That's a lot for the record, but like do a 10-minute plank, please, for me. Just stop. Don't fuck it. 5-minute plank even. Like, please don't fucking do sit-ups. Please. Please. Revolutionary Girl Utada! Sorry, I have a stuffy nose. My guy, I would die in like 0 seconds. Or 30 seconds. Yeah, like, you gotta push it. Push it to the limit. The gay is strong. It is based. No shower required, because the fashion sense is immaculate. Andrew, well done. Berserk, I'm hammering through them. How much more of these do we have to go? Oh, shit. Okay. What time is it? Maybe there's some repeats. There's a few repeats. Oh, man. That's a lot. Oh, jeez. Okay. What time is it? Almost 2 hours. We'll kind of rapid fire them. All mine are not repeats. Oh, dang. I'm gonna try to get through everybody, so let's try to rapid fire these. Berserk. Does not need more gay. Look, if you know, you know. It is based. It's a lot to take in, though. It's very trauma heavy. But you definitely need a shower. Sign of affection. I don't know what that is, but this is cute. I can't speak to it. I'll let the BBs decide your fate. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, specifically Part 5, Absolute Peak. Yes, it is. Why, yes, it is, Joni. And why, yes, it is Absolute Peak. Why, yes, and also very gay. JoJo's in general just very gay. I love how the chat is gay. Very gay. Absolute Peak. Completely based. You do not need a shower because JoJo's fans love their hygiene, love their fashion. Except some of you do not. It's a case by case. I don't think that Joni needs a shower though. But it is a case by case. Some of you go to cons and you stink. But that's most anime fans. Let's be real. I love this series for so long. Oh, Natsume's Book of Friends. Already stated opinions on that. Space Dandy from Italian Love Cake. Space Dandy. He's a dandy guy. In space. Based. Could maybe use a little more gay. From what I remember. It's been a long time. But you do not need a shower, though. Respectable anime fan. You don't require a shower. It has one whole episode of anime, or has one whole episode of gay, but it's not enough. 100%. Oh, I watched my cosplays. Good. Proud of you. Uwabami, Fruits Basket, we already stated. Base. Oh! Kairi Kyosogiga is one of my favorite underrated anime, is one of my many underrated favorite original anime. I love it dearly. Made by Toei, came out 2013. It's a story that focuses on a very unique family and their lives within Alice in Wonderland vibes. Setting of Mirror Kyoto. The animation is very pretty. I don't know enough about it, so I can't really speak to it. But I will say that the animation looks crazy. I was gonna say, yeah, it looks super cool, though. God damn. Came out in 2013. It looks beautiful. Holy shit. Wolf Stark. Also, yeah, BBs, you decide. You decide on this one. Based and gay. Excellent. Wolf der Stark saying, well, it's simply, this is simply one hell of a Wolf Butler's favorite anime, and it is, you guessed it, Black Butler. I have so many mixed feelings on Black Butler. Like, the gay is there. The based is there, even. The shower is not required. But I have so many mixed feelings on Black Butler. I have so many mixed feelings on Black Butler. I'm very mixed on Black Butler, but a pass on all three. Fate Stay Night. Unlimited Blade Works! Fight scenes are incredible. Yes, they are. And yes, this is how I found out about the Fate franchise. Me too. Or the OG seasons of Kanto Pokemon. That got stupid, but it was like a fun stupid. I do agree with that as well. Based, Unlimited Blade Works is very fun. There is like, it is a drought of gay. There is a drought of gay. In desperate need of more gay. There is a drought of BL there. You definitely need to shower because you were cheering so loud you got sweaty. That's what I'm gonna say to that. Fate is too much of a commitment for me, but I love the fight scenes. Just watch Unlimited Blade Works. You don't have to watch. I've only ever seen Unlimited Blade Works. I have no intention on watching anything else. I loved Blade Works. I thought it was great. But I have no intention on anything else Fate related. Just Blade Works. Gintama. We already talked about Gintama. Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. Still one of the best confession scenes of all time. Base take. I know you got base taste, but you definitely need a shower. You 100% need a shower. You have degeneracy within your veins, okay? And I say that as somebody who is a fan of Bunny Girl Senpai, and I also have degeneracy in my veins. But you have degeneracy in your veins, okay? You need a shower, a intense shower, okay? And then you gotta set it to cold water at the end to cool off. Not nearly enough gay though. Desperately needs more BL. It is a mostly wholesome show. Yeah, the show is. The fandom though? The fandom though? I know you. Right? Megan, be honest with me. Isn't it also sad or something? It is sad, but it's excellent though. It's like so good. It's a great show, but the fandom. Fair take. I sit down. I was like, but the fandom do be degenerate. Wisteria saying, I love this anime so much. Freyren Beyond Journey's End. I have yet to see it. It is on my to-watch list, but everything I hear about it tells me based. Might need more gay. And you may need a shower to hide your tears. But everything I hear about Freyren is very good, so, yeah. Towards the Terra, a late 2000s adaptation of a sci-fi tragedy manga from the 1970s, penned by one of the founders of the BL genre in Japan. Okay, this is another example of, like, y'all, I need you to show me shit. Because you cannot guess, you cannot bank on the fact that I will know what you're talking about. Right? I don't know what we're talking about. I will let the BBs decide your fate. I do not know. Black Lagoon, all the way easy. Black Lagoon, very based. Shower, very much required. Degeneracy. Degeneracy. I sense it, okay? Black Lagoon is degenerate. You need a shower. But is it based? Absolutely. Does it have the BL? Not really. Not really. Wow, speaking of does it have enough BL, here's 2 BLs. It's hard to narrow it down to just one, but my top 2 would have to be Sasaki Miyano and the Kaichi. I love my romance. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You did not just hit me with a fucking ooh, ooh. You did not just hit me with a ooh, ooh. How dare you? How dare you hit me with a ooh, ooh? How dare you? I will fight you. Takaichi, haven't seen it, so I don't really have a strong opinion. Sasaki and Miyano, has the BL. You do not need a shower because you smell like lavender and lilacs. If you watch it, you smell immaculate if you watch Sasaki Miyano. You use all the fragrances in the shower or in the bath, what have you. You use all the fragrances. You use bath bombs. You go to town, you know. Based, already has the BL. No shower required. I assume the same is, it's the same for Takaichi. I can't speak to that though. Let's see. Millennium says Kaiba. I don't think people actually don't really know of it though. They look like they're from space. I don't know. I'll let the BBs decide your fate. This is coming out of left field, but it's but this anime was my online user for a long time. Also putting it in the CGI. I've no idea what we're looking at. Okay. From now on, if there's no image and no name, I am fucking skipping. I'm skipping. I gave y'all rules, okay? BBs, I love you, but you have such a difficult time following basic instruction. So, yeah, God Eater, cool. Don't know it. Let the BBs decide your fate. I love all the Aikatsu franchise, but Aikatsu stars. I mean, it looks cute. I don't know it though, but it looks cute. It has the rainbow, so I have to assume to some degree there's GL in there somewhere. Yeah, I don't know. I'll let the BBs decide, but I would assume based. I don't know. Looks cute. Skipping. I already gave my opinion on Sakura anyway. Fist of the North Star, Hokuto no Ken. You guys know that I love my fitness boxing Fist of the North Star game, so I am a North Star fan. It is an acquired taste, though I do respect that. Maybe like a sprinkling more gay, a smidgen. It's like classic shonen where like there is like BL energy, like accidental, but it's there. Yeah, like a sprinkling more, like maybe like a sprinkling more. But it is based. You definitely need a shower though, because I know you work out like crazy. Like if this is something you like, I know you work out like crazy. Omae wa mou shinderu. Nani? Yeah. Already gave opinions on Fruits Basket, so we already know. Noragami. Star Prism saying Noragami. Based does definitely need more BL energy. You do need a bit of a shower. You might need a shower. Maybe. Not for degeneracy, but again, because of possible workout related. Also, maybe a little degeneracy. Might need a little... There might be a little bit of degeneracy in there. Speaking of degeneracy, you absolutely need a shower if your favorite is Air Gear. You absolutely require a shower. However, unbelievably based take. And the BL is strong with air gear. I can't believe... Air gear's very ecchi, though. So don't think that you're gonna go in and be like, oh, is it all boy? No, this shit is ecchi, bro. This is very ecchi. Very, very ecchi. Air gear threw me off when it said the main character's like 14. Yeah, this shit is like classic-ass, like, shonen anime. Like, there's... Like, the BL is there, but it is accidental. It is a crazy show. The manga's even crazier. I'm pretty sure the manga has Obama as a character at one point. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Obama, like, uses air gear. Like, uses air treks at one point. The manga's insane. Like, the manga is actually crazy. But yeah, 2000s era of ecchi. Yeah, 2000s era of ecchi. But I loved air gear. Like, actually top tier. But yeah, you have to know what you're walking into with air gear. Land of the Lustrous. GL is there. Animation is beautiful, but I don't care about the story. I'll say it's pretty based solely off the fact that it is beautiful. Yeah, based. The GL's there. Wait, is the GL there? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, the GL's there. Yeah. GL's there. It's based. You don't need a shower. You're good. You're all good, Mare. No shower required. Duty. Funny name. But you didn't give a name, so I am skipping you. Kaiba. We already gave opinions on Kaiba. This is the second time we've seen Kaiba. No picture, skipping you. Sakubiano gave our opinion on that. Matcha, we already gave our opinion on Silent Voice and Madoka Magica, but no picture. So many shows. May, no picture. Skipping. Seraph saying, "I'll be really basic. One Piece. I've loved it since I was 11, and they were able to was able to understand more English. It is my comfort anime, and it will always have a place in my heart. That's because the One Piece is real. Okay, that's because the One Piece, Seraph, the One Piece is real. Okay." And you do not. It's a pass on all three. You might need a shower, possibly, because again, shonen fans do be hitting the gym like crazy lately. But it depends on which shonen series. All right, there's degenerate shonen series, and One Piece is not degenerate. So, yeah, can we get much higher? So high. But yes, I do understand. That's what I mean. I was like, it actually does not require much more BL because Zoro and Sanji is just the way and it's canon and you can't convince me otherwise. So there. White Album. Can't give my opinion because there's no photo. Honorary mentions for things I haven't seen yet. I feel like Natsu's honorary mentions showed up before their actual mentions. Mashal. You haven't even seen these. I can't give you an opinion on your taste in anime if you haven't even seen them. We'll come back to Natsu. I think Natsu's around, but I do want to see what you said, though. Mashal, Yotsurio Biori, Play It Cool Guys. I do want to watch Play It Cool Guys. And Eurocamp. Love Eurocamp. If it wasn't obvious, we gave our opinion on Dragon Ball already. Technically, it's still the 26th, right? There it is. Okay, there's Natsu. Fire Force has a good amount of BL. Like, if you stretch it. Personally, I just need more of my faves, of my fave Vulcan. Back. Dungeon Meshi, on the other hand, gave our opinion on Dungeon Meshi. Severe lack thereof, true. Also, another one of my faves. Wow, a Super Gals reference. Wow. I haven't seen it, but I haven't heard that name in a long time. But yeah, so there is a lack of BL/GL here. So, on stream. Oh, okay, I see Natsu. I see. I will say, Fire Force. I'm gonna say a very hesitant based, and the reason why is because I'm going to very much zero in on. Oh, she's not even here. Oh, she's not even on here. Okay. I can't help but notice she ain't in this picture. But there's a very specific character that I really can't stand. Really ruins the show. Completely drags the show down. Yeah, really hurts the show. Really hurts the show. And if you had said Soul Eater, I would have said an immediate based. She's not there. That's Maki, not Tamaki. Maki's based. Tamaki is not. Tamaki is an unbelievably terrible character. I have never, like, unbelievably god-awful character, and actually made me stop watching the show. I never finished Fire Force because I could not stand Tamaki. Annoying character. Like, annoying character, written terribly. The writer drops the ball with Tamaki big time. And it hurts me because Soul Eater is great. And you can have an ecchi focused character like Blair and make it totally work. Right? I love Blair in Soul Eater. I hate Tamaki in Fire Force. Yeah, cool power, totally useless. Kiria, I don't have a singular favorite. Gurren Lagann, respect, but no picture. You're lying, April, already gave opinion on it. Baka and Test, no picture. Goblin Slayer, specifically season 1. I respect it. There is a severe lack of BL, but you definitely need a shower because you need a shower not because you're a degenerate, but because you've seen some shit. And you need to wash it away. You have seen some shit. It's funny you say that. I like Tamaki and I can't stand Blair. That is the craziest take. We will agree to disagree, but that is the wildest shit I have ever heard in my entire life. I'm 2,500 years old, and that is the wildest thing. That is the wildest thing I've ever heard. But we are allowed to agree to disagree. That's the beautiful thing about anime, you know? But that is the craziest shit I've ever heard. Of all time, Higurashi, serial, no picture. Somehow not surprised that it's Bat who I was gonna say, are you, like, it's the GOAT. It's the GOAT. It's our Bat. Alright, but Goblin Slayer, yeah, you definitely need a shower. You've seen some shit. Haruto saying, Overlord, you need a shower because it's isekai and you're a degenerate. Oh, absolutely agree to disagree. I get and respect why Tamaki is annoying. Respect. Isekai, immediate degeneracy. It is based, but it's based, and it's like, I feel like it's diminishing returns with Overlord. I know some people don't agree with that, but to me it's diminishing returns, but it is still based. Definitely needs more BL though. Stray Dogs, we already gave our opinion on. Black Clover already gave our opinion on. Another anime that I wanted to mention is known as Flip Flappers. Wow, what a reference. Based, there is the gay in there, so we don't have to worry about that. No shower required because again, if the outfits are fabulous, I know you're trying to emulate. So yeah, excellent taste, Kairo. Oh my god, excellent taste. Mushishi, based on the amount of Mushishi that I have seen, I have to say base taste. Immediately. This is one of those shows that I watch before going to bed because it just fits the vibe. It's a little spooky, but it fits the vibe. Could use some more BL. It's really just like the main dude. But super base. I agree. No shower required because you probably already showered. You're on your way to bed when you're watching this. So yeah, you good. Last anime for me, because I remember this one making me cry a lot. Number 6. I still haven't seen number 6, but I just know a lot about it. Number 6 is a story that focuses on Shion and Nezumi, both different classes in future dystopian city, met as kids and later have an unexpected reunion. Both are on the run and uncover the truth of the city they live in. Yeah, very based and very gay. Yes. Again, possibly a shower out of sadness, depends. I don't know. What is this? Oh my god, wait, I just realized Blair, Gonkutsuo, Count of Monte Cristo. Legit, like, I like it better than the novel it's based on. The anime is visual based. Oh my god. You want to talk about like lost to time. My god. The Gonkutsuo, the Count of Monte Cristo. Oh my god, dude. Anime is stunning. Little lacking in the BL, but like incredibly based. Maybe one of the best of the quote-unquote underrated that we've seen so far. Absolutely, I'm so happy that for this anime mention. Yeah, I'm like shocked that somebody mentioned this. Unbelievably based. Incredibly based take. No shower required. No shower required. Absolutely based. Shower immediate and necessary. I know. I like gonna go full shameless and say High School DxD. Sorry for the low quality image. Shower immediate. Shower immediate. Immediate shower. And clean your room. Shower and clean your room. Both. I just know that this is that one Twitch streamer, you know who I'm talking about. I just know this is their favorite anime too. I can fucking just sense it. Immediate degeneracy. Shower. Shower immediately. Do not pass go. Do not collect $100. Only thing I know about High School DxD is Rias. Like the red-haired girl, because I see her in GIFs all the time. And I will admit, she's a very attractive design. Okay, I will admit that. Very, very pretty design. But I can't say whether or not it's based, because I haven't seen it. So I have no real opinion. I'll let the BBs decide on that one. The weird boob physics. You're thinking of High School of the Dead. Take a proud shower. Take a shower with pride. With pride. Hang on, let me check the... Let's go back to the just chatting screen for a second. I'm gonna check the probable spam to make sure that nobody dropped porn in my replies. No, it's just Owari no Seraph from Arnie saying, "Oh, my husband." Hang on. I will show. This is what was underneath the probable spam. Respect. Respect. Okay. That appears to be all of it. Good job. Oh, there is some more. I did see a few more. A few more replies, people trying to sneak in. But it looks like I did get everybody. The only one that I saw was Megan saying, Bunny Girl Senpai is based, but the fandom does need a shower because of degeneracy. You got me there, brother. Touche. I love the figures, though. What the shit? Those are cute. But yeah, looks like I got to everybody. Melissa, yeah, did throw in One Piece, though. There was a One Piece toss-in. My choice was not gay. Oh, Unit. You break my heart. You've broken my heart, Unit. You have broken my heart. Alright. Well, that was fun. I'm glad we did get through everybody's. We actually did make it all the way to the end. Let's go. Let's go, BBs. We got there in the end. Those are the first figures I ever bought. Oh, really? That's awesome. For shame, Unit. Yeah, for shame, Unit. Can't believe you. And the Red Bull has been fully drank. Glad to know I am based. You are based. Base taste. Excellent opinions. Well done, everybody, all around. Good work. Proud of my BBs. Very proud. If we hit the super goal, I will tell you my favorites. Although I'm pretty sure most of you know them if you saw my debut video. If you saw the debut video, I will tell you my current favorite. I'll tell you my current favorite right out the gate. If we hit this, I'll give you guys, 8 minutes. If we hit the super goal in 8 minutes, I will tell you my favorite. Okay, tell you what. If we hit the super goal in the next 8 minutes, I will tell you the first doujinshi I ever read. I will share that with you. If we hit the super goal, if we hit 4 supas in 8 minutes, I will share that with you. If not, it remains a secret to this day. It will remain a secret forever. That's my goal to you. That's my stretch, right? All right, give it to me. Yoko, thank you for the super. Thank you for the super. Wait, why did that not count towards the... Why didn't that... Oh, it has to be teal. Oh, okay. I'm gonna count that. Don't worry. I didn't realize it had to be teal. Don't worry about it. Unit says deal. So that's 3, because we're counting Yoko's. Better keep your promise, Athy. Thank you. That's 4. Why, Dio? Don't yell at me. My alert scared me. Why, Dio? Get her. Oh, I didn't even see that. But I read promise. Better keep your promise, but it better keep your possible. That gives me don't scary energy. Don't scary. Why, Dio? All right, I'll bite. All right. That counts. Hell yeah, Megan. Thank you. Unit, Kyrie, Megan. Thank you all. And for your supas, I present to you this. Are you prepared? Soul Eater OP2 mention. It's the best opening. It's the best opening for Soul Eater. It is one of the best openings of all time. Okay. My Fujoshi Awakening, where it all starts, is a little embarrassing. It all starts. Artorigus! Thank you for we have officially completed the goal. Oh my goodness. Artorigus, thank you. We have hit our goal. Let's go. Thank you for the super. Thank you everybody for the super. The 4 out of 5 is... Oh no! Unit! Oh, Unit! Oh no! No, Unit! Thank you for the super, Unit. I'm so sorry. Okay. The confession. This is my confession. These are my confessions. Just when I thought I said all I could say, my chick on the side says she got one on the way. These are my confessions. Okay, anyway, my confession. 6 out of 5, let's go. Are you stalling? Maybe. Maybe a little bit. Just rip the band-aid off. My entry into Fujoshi, or Fudanshi in my case, culture, was Kingdom Hearts 2. It was the Organization 13, but specifically the first doujin I ever read was Roxas and Sora. Roxas and Sora was the first doujinshi I ever read. Natsu, thank you for the super. Already reached the goal, but as a little thanks for the fun company while crafting. Aw, thank you. I will always be a self-cessed fan. I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry. It's my greatest shame. Okay, my greatest shame. Roku Soro, hell yeah, brother. Yeah, that's not even Roxas and Axel. No, Roxas and Sora. I'm embarrassed admitting that. I'm embarrassed admitting that. But yeah, to this day, because people are like, because I don't like stuff like Wincest. I do not like Wincest. I find that gross. But for some reason, a lot of self-cest I'm okay with. Like Onceler shit. I'm okay with that. Roxas and Sora, I'm here for it. Right? So like, like Dean and Sam grosses me the fuck out. I do not like Dean and Sam. But Onceler, I might be intrigued. There might be intrigue. Roxas and Sora, that's just the same person. You gotta practice some self-love, you know? Gotta practice some self-love. Kingdom Hearts is one of the first exposures to Fujoshi, and I embrace it. 100%. After that, it was off to the races. After that doujin, I was all about Organization 13 stuff. It never stopped. But yeah, that's my confession to you all. That's my greatest shame. And now you know. After what we learn in Birth by Sleep in Kingdom Hearts 3, does it even count as self-cessed anymore? Much to think about. That's true. Is it even at this point? Like, are they truly, you know? So I'd be like, you're not a nobody to me. Yeah, you're not a nobody to me. And then they make up. Is as fiction as it can be. I get it. Exactly. It is very fiction. It is like something that can only happen in fiction. Unless we get to a point where we can clone ourselves. In which case I would absolutely clone myself. And we would have a grand old time. We'd have a grand old time. My very first my very first BL manga was the manga Yellow, but my very first exposure was very spicy gravitation dosh. Damn. You jumped in the deep end. Hell yeah, let's go. But yeah, okay. I think we can wrap it up here. Thank you for hanging out, everybody. I appreciate you. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you for sharing your faves with me. I appreciate you. I can't help but notice that a certain boy, a certain incubus, is streaming right now. Can't help but notice. Is he still streaming? Is he still streaming? Hang on, let me check. It looks like he is. Okay, it looks like he's still going. So let's go ahead and say hello to a certain incubus boy who's playing 1 life. He only gets 1 life or the stream ends for some zomboid. So let's go ahead and hop on over there. Say hello to Xander, to our boy Zanny. Oh, and that crisp high 5. Warming it up. Warming it up. Here we go. That was not, hang on. There we go. Crisp high 5. That sounded very wrong. BBs. BBs. Mine's out of the gutter now. But yes, thank you. Thank you for letting me share my first dojin with you. Thank you for letting me give my opinions on your anime favorites. And hopefully, I will see you guys tomorrow for Zatsu around 7 p.m. EST. But until then, bye-bye! Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye! Bye-bye! Bye-bye!